Let's turn to the big challenge in the United Kingdom, where after facing setback after setback and a massive cabinet revolt, Boris Johnson has resigned today as the United Kingdom's Prime Minister and leader of the Conservative Party. Speculation now rife over who will be next PM. Among those whose name is being mentioned is Boris' aide and UK Chancellor who resigned, Rishi Sunak, could become the first Prime Minister of Indian origin. Over 50 ministers this morning tendered their resignations from the Boris Johnson government, further snowballing the crisis. The Prime Minister called it the herd mentality among his ministers. The mass resignations against Boris Johnson have not only set a record, but also signalled that it was his time to step down.
As we've seen at Westminster, the herd instinct is powerful. When the herd moves, it moves. And my friends, in politics, no one is remotely indispensable. And our brilliant and Darwinian system will produce another leader equally committed to taking this country forward through tough times, not just helping families to get through it, but changing and improving the way we do things, cutting burdens on businesses and families, and yes, cutting taxes, because that is the way to generate the growth and the income we need to pay for great public services.
So let's turn to Lavina Tandon. Our correspondent joins me live from London at a moment like this. Lavina, a lot of speculation through the day as to who's replacing Boris Johnson, a series of names, and they include Rishi Sunak, the former UK Chancellor. How is it being seen there? Who is the most likely candidate, and what are the Conservatives looking at the moment?
They're first looking at the big force in Conservative is looking, and even the people, Rajdeep, are looking at a Brexit, it's the exit of Boris, who led Brexit in the country. Now, of course, he intends to remain all autumn, and he also hopes that he'll be able to give his last parting address to possibly the September Tory party conference, but that's not what the others want. They want that he goes now. Now, this is a rare situation that the Queen might have to appoint an acting Prime Minister, but if not, then of course there is an entire process of a Member of Parliament from the Tory party putting in their nomination with the help of 8 supporting Member of Parliaments at least, and that is going to be voted down to 2, and these 2 members to be put forth, the Conservative Party members as a whole, and then the leader of the party is chosen, and possibly the party wants that this leader should be addressing the Tory party conference.
So who is the front runner? Who is the front runner? Is it Rishi Sunak? Is it Jeremy Hunt? Is it Sajid Javid? These are the names doing the rounds. Who is the front runner, and why is that individual being seen as front runner?
Three names to be the front runners, of course. Rishi Sunak, who has been seen quite positively, but also he was one of the person who was on a back foot because of the non-domicile status of his wife, Akshata Murthy, but also because of his timely resignation. Possibly he's seen as one good candidate, but he was also fined during lockdown for flouting rules. The other one is Penny Mordaunt, who is a trade secretary. She is one person. Another name, and Liz Truss, actually, she has had an eye on the job, and she held some very important positions, now foreign secretary, but very important positions during the last 3 Tory governments. But then there could be a black horse, and this is my instinct, Rajdeep, that there could be a black horse who could emerge from not such a popular name, and that has happened many a times in British politics, and possibly now to get a fresh start for the Tory government, or the Tory party, which has really suffered a huge dent and really cannot see winning the next election. So it could be a dark horse, and that's my instinct.
Okay, we'll see who it is. At the moment, of course, Boris Johnson is finally on his way out after really reeling from scandal after scandal, in particular Partygate during COVID. Appreciate your joining us, Lavina Tandon, there from a bright London summer day.